Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about something that probably only I care about. There might be like 3 or 4 of you that are interested in what I'm about to talk about, but for those 3 or 4, grab yourself a hot Dr. Pepper, maybe a cold one, and I just wanted to sit down and talk with you guys about the importance of this ship right here. If you're unfamiliar, let me catch you up to speed. There is a Star Wars spin-off show centered around the character Ahsoka Tano. You might remember her from some of the animated shows. She was in the Clone Wars and Rebels and also Forces of Destiny. She was in one episode of The Mandalorian and one episode of the Book of Boba Fett. Then she got her own series. Yippee! And so basically in that series, Ahsoka is training her. Her name is Sabine. Sabine. That is her name. We've seen her in Star Wars Rebels, the animated show. She's a Mandalorian. She's got purple hair. She's bisexual. And let me tell you right now, she's in love with her. This is Shin Hati. She is a hired mercenary for Morgan Elsbeth, who is the main villain of the show. Well, sort of. The actual main villain of the show is Thrawn, but he doesn't show up until episode 6. So for the first half of the show, Morgan is our villain. And she hires Baylan Skoll and Shin Hati. Shin is Baylan's Jedi apprentice. I say Jedi, but it's not really Jedi. They're kind of like something else. It's kind of hinted at throughout the show. Baylan at one point literally says like, I'm training to be something more than a Jedi. They use orange lightsabers, which is pretty cool. It's also pretty gay. There are 2 occasions where these 2 characters duke it out. Lightsaber lightsaber. I figured maybe we could watch a couple of them and really dissect and discuss the lesbianness of it all. The first time they encounter each other is in the first episode of the series. And as you'll see, Sabine is a little wusty. I'm sure Disney Plus won't mind me pulling up some clips from Ahsoka, right? Here she is. She's running out. Oh, shit. It's Shin. It's Shin. Shin is trying to get to. Oh, we're doing lightsabers. Look at that lesbian walk. Are you seeing? Look at that stance. That is called the bisexual stance. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, and here they go. Oh, shit. Did you guys know that this is actually the first on-screen lightsaber battle specifically between 2 female characters? This is just some filler with our main character. We don't... Do you see that? She wanted to kiss her so bad. Oh, I have seen 2 baddies pulling that exact same move in the club. There's no reason for a straight person to be doing this many twirls. You can really see in their eyes that they're really You can see the admiration, the adoration in their eyes. All right, now watch. Right there. Right there. Look at that. She says, I own you, bitch. And look at this baddie. Serving face. Now, I understand I'm sure some of you out there are saying, hey, B, that didn't really look like they were in love at all. If anything, it looked like they were maybe trying to kill each other a little bit. Show me an example of one sapphic romance where it doesn't start with the 2 love interests trying to slaughter one another. As far as I'm concerned, that's like pretty par for the course. Spoiler alert, they don't see each other again for another 3 episodes for another awesome lesbian fight scene. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, here we go. We find our heroes running through the forest. Oh, shit. Look, she's looking at Sabine. Her love. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Do you see how they were staring longingly into each other's eyes? Keep a note of that and remember that stare. This show is just so good. Here they go. Are you paying attention? Are you taking notes? Jessica, take notes. Knocked her helmet off. She could not stand to fight her without seeing that impeccable face card. It's a much more evenly matched fight. Fun fact, this is the 2nd ever on-screen lightsaber battle between 2 female characters in live action. Here, this guy's about to get farted. Fart time. Look at them just... Oh my god! Watch, here we go. Boom. The way they look at each other. Are you kidding me? There's no heterosexual way to explain the eye contact. Look at this shot. Isn't this just incredible? This is really, like, I think what begins their physical bonding. So look, I'll let you know right now that what you're about to see is one of the most intimate interactions between Shin and Sabine so far. Wait for it. Are you guys waiting? Wait. They're holding hands. You can't tell me. They're holding hands. Tell me right now that you watch those scenes and just think, these are just 2 heterosexual women duking it out for the love of the game. No, you don't get it. What we just witnessed is one of the greatest pieces of LGBTQ cinema of all time. Look, I know it's kind of crazy that I care this much about a fictional relationship that's not even canon and that is attributed to a show that not a ton of people watched and not a lot of people are talking about anymore. Someone out there has to agree with me, right? Okay. If you don't agree with me right now, I want you to watch one more scene. One more. Pay attention. What do you call that? I know I'm honestly probably just projecting a lot of my own personal biases and opinions onto characters that were written by a 51-year-old man, but you can't tell me that those scenes were left in the show just because. Why include that? Why include that? Don't answer me. Don't answer me. All right, so, I mean, what do I want you to do with this information? I don't know. Text your mom. FaceTime your grandma. Tell someone, because I refuse to be silent. Look, I know not a lot of you care, but to me, queer representation, especially in Star Wars, is honestly really important. I've just never understood why it's so difficult for Disney or any of these big media companies to just show one example of a lesbian romance that is successful. I think that Dave Filoni and the people at Lucasfilm and the people at Disney have a really cool opportunity to incorporate a queer romance into what is ultimately just a fun sci-fi fantasy adventure about space wizards with laser swords. There is a large, significant portion of the Star Wars fandom, especially the girls and the gays, that fully support this ship. And not only that, Natasha Liu Bordizzo and Ivana Sakno have both confirmed that they are in full support of a wolfwren relationship being canon. People want lesbianism. That's it. Bye.